Welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I am Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me for today's show is Sal Segala. So welcome to the show, Sal.
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
We are going to be reviewing the NASCAR race for the ARCA East Series that took place this weekend. Your overall thoughts about that ARCA East race, Sal?
Not really much of a thought. It was a sleeper. No action, no nothing. Max Reeves jumps out in front, and that's about all that happened. Tyler Reif behind him. I even forgot who finished third, but
Well,
this
we're
was
going to go
really
over all of that. I just
yeah. No,
wanted
I
your
know.
overall thoughts.
Yeah, no, I know. This is the overall thought was this was. I don't know what's up with this series. Last year before, we had some good racing. This year, we just haven't had. It's like follow the leader.
Well, I'll tell you what, Max Reeves is very young and just off to an amazing start. He's pretty much dominating, and we'll talk more about him when we do the review notes. But that's, I wonder who can beat him this year.
Nobody. Joe
We'll have
Gibbs
to wait and
Racing.
see what
Yeah,
happens.
I mean Joe Gibbs Racing is they're on point. I mean they got
Yes.
everybody in the series knows, because even when I went to Pensacola, everyone in the series knows that Joe Gibbs has the best equipment out there, and it's going to be hard to beat anybody in a Joe Gibbs racing car, especially with the Venturinis not participating anymore. So basically Joe Gibbs just really got a jump on everybody, and they're flexing some big muscles right now.
Yes, they are. They did race at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway this weekend in the Music City 150, and Max Reeves in that number 18 Cookout Toyota dominated the Music City 150 at the track. He led 147 of 150 laps on his way to victory, and Reeves started from the General Tire pole because there was rain that forced a cancellation of qualifying on Saturday. And so he became just the third driver in ARCA Menard Series East history to win his first two career series starts. He joins driver Austin Cindric, who won at VIR and Watkins Glen back in 2016, and Will Rogers, who won at New Jersey Motorsports Park and Watkins Glen in 2017. Reeves' previous win, of course, came in the season opener at Five Flags Speedway, and Rogers is the only driver to win in his first three career starts. So you got to wonder if Max Reeves will match that in upcoming races. He's not racing full time, so that opens the door down the road, but pretty dominating up to this point.
Yes, and then Tyler Reif, who you gotta feel bad for it, because he finally has a good week. His first few couple starts were horrendous. He had no luck. He finally gets luck on his side, and so he's racing in the number 23 Sigma Performance Services Vegas Fastener Manufacturing Chevrolet. Finished second to score his best career ARCA Menard Series East finish and his second top 5 finish of the season. He finished third in the season opener at Five Flags Speedway behind actually Max Reeves and Cole Raz, and then it was Tyler Reif. But other than that, Reif was the only other driver to lead a lap. He led 3 laps, stealing the lead away from Reeves on the first restart of the race at lap 20.
All right. Hunter Wright, he's the local driver driving the number 95 Visit Wilco Cedar City RV Toyota. He finished a career best third. Wright's finish was also a career best for team owner Martin Noble, whose Man Motorsports team is based in nearby Watertown, Tennessee. Now, Wright did double duty on Sunday. He won a 100-lap Pro Late model race right after the Music City 150 for Man's Motorsport. and had a terrific day, placing 2 drivers in the top 10 as Jackson McLaren, driving the number 96 Firemark Property Management ARYLCO Toyota, finished in 6th place. So good day for Man Motorsports out there at Nashville Fairgrounds.
Yeah, then you got Isaac Kitzmiller, who drove the number 79 All Construction Chevrolet, which is his parents' company. This is one kid you should really watch. He beat Kevin Harvick in the opening Cars Tour race in Kern. It was Isaac Kitzmiller, then it was Kevin Harvick who finished second. It was a very exciting finish. But anyways, he joined the parade of drivers who set a career best finish in 4th. Kitzmiller is the only driver to finish in the top 10 in all 3 ARCA Menard Series East races so far in 2025. He still leads the ARCA Menard Series East championship standings now by 6 over Tyler Reif.
Yeah, that was a 3-point gap. Now it's a 6-point gap. Zachary Tinkle, driving the number 11 Scouting America Fast Track Racing Toyota, started on the front row for the first time in his career after qualifying was canceled by rain on Saturday. Tinkle parlayed that track position into a solid run, never dropping out of the top 5 and finishing 5th place. His first top 5 finish of the season, and first since he also finished 5th at Flat Rock Speedway last May. And Flat Rock is a track coming up on the schedule.
And then next we got Takuma Koga. When you talk about a veteran driver,
Yes.
He is a veteran driver. He drove the number 12 Manica Yit Liquido CKB Toyota, finished 7th. His first career ARCA Menards Series East top 10 finish. Koga, who commutes from his hometown in Nagoya, Japan, to compete in the United States, has over 125 career ARCA Menards Series West starts with 28 career top 10 finishes.
You know, Sal, talk about him being a veteran. If he's not on the entry list, I feel like something's missing because he's just a standard in the ARCA Menards Series platform, and I love seeing him race.
Oh yeah, he's and actually he's become a really good friend. You know, I've gotten to know him through the West Series, so he's really become a really good friend. And really, if you ever get out a chance to go out and see an ARCA Menards East West race, an East race, I mean, make sure and go by his pit and talk to him. The guy,
yes.
he's his English has gotten a heck of a lot better, but I'll tell you, he's one of the nicest guys out there on the track, and he loves talking to the fans, and he loves taking pictures.
Becca Monopoly, who drives the number 85 Orlando Health Ford, and Quinn Davis in the number 31 he paused Garage Toyota, finished 8th and 9th respectively, making the first time that 2 female drivers finished among the top 10 in an ARCA Menards Series East race since Logan Mizuraka and Stephanie Moyer finished 7th and 9th respectively in the 2022 season. That was the opener at New Smyrna Speedway. So congrats to those 2 drivers.
And then you got Nate Muller in the number 6 Wayne Peterson Racing Toyota, finished 10th. His career ARCA Menards Series platform top 10 finish.
Okay, talk about how dominating Max Reeves is. His margin of victory at Nashville Fairgrounds was 7.156 thousandths of a second. Over 7 seconds gap between first and second place.
Wow.
Just incredible.
It is, especially for that track. And if you ever want to see a race at over here in Nashville, you really got to see the super late models. Those guys are wicked fast. Like the All-American 400 that's going to be coming up in November. It'd really be a good bucket list track.
Race.
But yeah, if you ever want to go see some good racing on a big track, very beautiful track. The average speed was 80.520 miles per hour. The race was slowed 3 times by cautions for a total of 15 laps.
All right. Now, the next race for the ARCA Menards Series East is the Dutch Boy 150 at Flat Rock Speedway. That will be on Saturday, May 17th. The race will be streamed live on Flow Racing starting at 7:30 Eastern Time, that's PM, and complete event information, including live timing and scoring data for all on-track activity and live race audio, is available at arcaracing.com. Up-to-the-minute updates are available by following ARCA_racing on X, formerly known as Twitter. They do such a great job of covering the activities of the ARCA Menard Series, Sal, and the Reese's Sweet Move of the Race is up at arcaracing.com too.
Okay.
Have you seen
and
it?
then-
Hunter Wright pins Isaac Kitzmiller at Nashville while battling for third place in the closing laps of the Music City 150 at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Hunter Wright used a lap car as a pick to clear Isaac Kitzmiller and all but sealed a podium finish. The sequence earned Wright the Reese's Sweet Move of the Race, and that is up over at arcaracing.com if anybody wants to see that. It's really cool.
I just seen the picture of it right now. It was hard to see it. I mean, I know they mentioned a sweet move of the race, but with all the single file racing, I know it was kind of hard for them this time to choose one because of the because of the single file racing. But like I mean, it's it's a good
traffic
race.
is always a chance
Yeah.
for the guy behind to make that pass. And that's what he did here. And he did a really good job.
Yeah, but like I said, that track is really, really beautiful track to go see a race. It's a big track and it always provides good racing.
ARCA Racing also has highlights of the race. If you missed it and you want to see the highlights, those are available at arcaracing.com. But I want to make sure, Sal, that we mention the upcoming races for the other two series, because the ARCA Menard Series is going to be racing this weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's going to be televised on Fox Sports 1. So fans are definitely going to want to catch that race. And then the next ARCA West race is going to be at Colorado National Speedway on May 24th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and that will be available via live streaming on Flow Racing. So three really good races coming up here all in May for the next 3 weeks.
Sounds like a good week coming up with not good week, but good
month.
Times coming up with the ARCA Menard Series.
Yes, there's a lot of really great racing. Anything else that you wanted to say about the ARCA Menard Series East race at Nashville Fairgrounds?
That was basically it. You know what? Joe Gibbs continuing to, like I said, flex his muscles with Max Reeves behind the wheel.
They're pretty much dominant there. I think I read a stat today. They said that since they've been racing at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, the number 18 car has won all but one race. So, and that was in 23. So just, the last 4 years, they've won 3 out of those 4 races at Nashville with the 18 car.
Exciting stuff there.
Yes, it's very dominating performance. But again, Max is not racing the full season. He's racing a part-time season, Sal. So that opens the door. Do you think Isaac Kitzmiller right now is leading the points? He's got that 6-point lead over Tyler Reif. Do you think he'll kind of step up and take the mantle when Max is not there?
It depends who they put in the 18 car, because I think the opening race in the 18 car was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Brett Cruz.
Yeah, Brett Cruz won also.
So right now the 18 car is 3-0.
Yeah, that 18 car has been tough to beat.
That's what I'm saying. As long as the 18's out there, it's gonna. I mean, I'm sure Joe Gibbs is going for the owners' championship. So right now he's 3-0. Once we get to the points, then we'll see exactly where the 18 car shakes out.
Do you want to cover the points now?
Yeah, so with the points, we got Isaac Kitzmiller with no wins. He's leading the points. 6 points behind him is Tyler Reif in the with the SPS number 23 car. And then from there, then we go to Zachary Tinkle in third, who's 11 points behind. And then in fourth, we got Takuma Koga. Wow, he's really having a really good season. Then in fifth, even though he's one race behind, is Max Reeves, who's 20 points out. And then from there, then we go to sixth, Austin Vaughn. Seventh is Nate Moeller. Eighth is Hunter Wright. Ninth is Brad Smith. And then the top 10 is Cole Raz, who for some reason was on the entry list and for some reason did not make the race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
still
noticed he
trying to.
only has the 2 races.
Yeah,
Hunter Wright only has 2 races, as does Max Reeves. All the rest are 3 have raced in all 3 races. So yeah, it's very amazing. There's actually a tie for the 8th and 9th spots between Hunter Wright and Brad Smith. They're both at 41 points back. But again, we'll see how this continues. But Isaac Kitzmiller is widening his gap for sure.
yeah. I was kind of curious why I sent Cole a text and asked him because he's supposed to be racing up in Washington at the end of the month, and I got an email from his sponsor saying that he's not going to make that race either.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So we'll just see what happens with the if it's sponsorship thing or what's going on. But either way, congratulations again to Max Reeves and of course to Isaac Kitzmiller, who's another young driver who's making a name for himself. He's under the Rackley War KHI banner when he's
Oh,
running
okay.
the super lates. So
Well, he's doing really well.
yeah, so when he runs the super lates, he runs the KHI Brackley War.
Oh, okay.
He runs their car for them.
Okay. Well, do watch for more coming soon. We've just completed the ARCA East series review. We still have the Truck series, the Xfinity series, and the NASCAR Cup series to review. Sal's going to be here for the Truck series review that's coming up next, and then Jay is coming in later, and we'll do the Xfinity and Cup series reviews, as well as our NASCAR Hot Topic Sound Off conversation starts on our live stream at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Pacific time, where we talk about all the biggest topics in NASCAR with Jay Huseman and Chris Crichton. So definitely tune in for that on our live stream tonight. Okay, and I also want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We do appreciate each and every one for taking the time to hear what we have to say. Sal and I have a good time doing this, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy doing it. So with that, Sal, unless you've got something more.
That's it. I mean, we covered everything that we needed with the ARCA East, and just want to thank everybody for listening in. And
one other thing though, Sal, we've got an interview coming up. I forgot to mention that Jan Quackenbush with Jan's Towing and Racing is going to be. We're going to interview him this afternoon as well, right?
Yes, yeah, that'll be later on. I don't know what time you have that set up for, but yeah, we have Jan from Jan's Racing. He's the owner of the West Racing team with Kyle Keller and
Robbie Keneally.
Robbie Keneally. There you go.
Yeah, we've interviewed both Kyle Keller and Robbie Keneally, so this is kind of cool that next up we're going to be interviewing the team owner for those two drivers. So watch for that coming up as well. But with that, I think we're finished, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.
All right, thank you. Thanks everybody for listening in.